Well, you guys know what time it is. It's 50 subscriber special time. This is where we're going to take a look at what I've done with my First Order army. And, well, I've done quite a bit. I've been doing this army for about almost 2 years. The first picture that I took of it, as I was making progress pictures, the first picture was on January 22nd, 2017, so almost 2 years now. I remember when I first started it, I didn't even have a Captain Phasma. Because I never got the troop transport speeder, I never got that set, so I had to use like Imperial Shadow Trooper. And then I also didn't even have a General Hux. I used like one from a Microfighter. And then once I got the Heavy Scout Walker, then I finally had a General Hux. But anyway, here is the First Order army. As you can see, it's not extremely huge. I'm still on this gray base plate, but I totally think that I filled up quite a bit of the gaps that was left on in the last video. As you can see up here, there's a little bit of difference. I did use these blast pieces from the Avengers Infinity Wars, and I made double cannons up here, so that's new. I have more executioners, I have more snow troopers. I filled the gray base plate up quite a bit, so as you can see, I did get my hands on another one of these classic gray base plates. So now that I've pretty much filled up this base plate, I'm going to be turning it sideways, and I'll put the base plate right about here, and we'll just keep it extending out. But anyway, as you can see, I didn't change the podium at all. I wanted to keep it this size. It was just these turrets that I changed, and I just added quite a bit more of the stormtroopers. But anyway, it doesn't look as good from far away, so let's take a closer look. Alright everybody, here's the closer look at my First Order army. And it hasn't improved that much, but I do feel like I filled in quite a bit of the gaps that were there. I know that this has definitely grown bigger, and yeah, let's go ahead and go over the head count. Anyway, so we have 14 of the Flame Troopers, 10 of the Heavy Troopers, these guys, and then we have 8 of these Executioners, and then 38 of just the normal white Stormtroopers, and then we have 8 of these Snow Troopers, 6 down here, 2 up here, and then we also have 8 of these just black officers with the black uniforms, and then we also have 18 of these, what they're called is gunners, 18 of these gunners, 13 of the gunners, and then the shuttle pilots, which are what these guys are. I have 4 of these guys from the specialist battle packs, and then I have 3 of these TIE pilots, 2 of which are just the normal black color, and then 1 is this one with the special red stripes on his face. And then we have General Hux, of course, one of him. And then we have 3 of these special officers. We've got this black one from a polybag. This guy I got it at Madhouse of Bricks. It's kind of a smaller Lego store nearby. And then I have this guy. He was originally Finn, but I swapped out his face. So we've got 3 of those guys. And then we have 14 of these blue officers. And then, of course, we have Captain Phasma. So I believe the total number, check my math, I might be wrong, I think the total number is 125. So 1 1/400. So that's kind of cool. So let's just, now that we've gotten the count down, let's just go ahead and take a closer look. As you can see, as like before, I do have these custom white pauldrons, which I think those are the either captain or lieutenant. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like I knew in the last video about this, but I'm not sure. And then right here, this is new. This is the May the 4th special polybag heavy trooper. He's basically, what's cool about him is he's got that one extra pack of ammunition on his on the left side of his armor. The other ones don't. I got him also at Bricks and Minifigs. I mean, not Bricks and Minifigs, Madhouse of Bricks. And then I gave him a custom pauldron. And then you're probably wondering where the other heavy trooper is. He's right here to fill in this gap. I used to have another stormtrooper here, but I'm doing something with him, so technically it's 126 minifigures, but on this base it's just 125. So then over here we have our officers in kind of a little section of 4 people. I've got my kind of first order flags, this with the custom sticker. Then we've got these executioners, which I turned those upside down because my friend told me that they look better with them down, which I do agree. Then back here, I have an executioner basically just with the blasters. I've got both my executioners with just blasters. And moving down, we have these shuttle pilots. Oh wait, no, those are gunners. The shuttle pilots have the thing up. So just got a little battalion of them right there. And then I've got the huge group of flame troopers. These guys are like not hard to get your hands on at all anymore. It's just one battle pack and you've got one flame trooper. I've even had to put them over here because of how crowded it's getting over there. Then I have these guys back here. Of course, here's Rose and Disguise. And then I've got my little group of 3 TIE pilots. And here are some more of the gunners. And here are the shuttle pilots. Then I've got one blue officer there because he didn't fit anywhere else. I put the snow troopers in the back. Can't remember where I had them before, but I feel like they look better back there. First, you've got kind of your main troopers here, and then as you go back, you've got your snow troopers back there. So I think that was accurate to the movie. I feel like in one of the shots of the movie, whenever it shows like something like this, I feel like I saw the snow troopers back there. So anyway, that's basically the bottom. Those are all just the normal troopers, except for that one right there. Then up here we have General Hux, and he's on his big podium, which I feel like I did a pretty good job replicating. I've got the big banner back here. I did have like a custom, like I just stuck a picture of the flag, the banner right there. I had a bigger version of that and I stuck it there. I thought it looked kind of weird because it wasn't brick built, so I decided to just go with the brick built. That was kind of a decision that I made a little while ago. But anyway, then we've got kind of our people of importance here. We have Captain Phasma. She's probably one of my favorite stormtroopers here. We've got custom pauldron here, actual pauldron here. Then we've got our executioners on each side. Not accurate to the film, but I still think it looks pretty good. Then I've got right here, I've got my kind of custom built turret with the double shooters. Then I stuck some of these blast pieces from the Infinity War sets or superheroes or whatever, and I think it looks pretty good. I like it. I had that. I envisioned that whenever I showed you guys how to make your own custom turret poles, bars, whatever.
Places where you can put, I don't know, fire pieces maybe, or maybe those crazy new blast pieces from Avengers Infinity War sets. You can put those on the end and it can look like you're shooting.
And yeah, so there we go. Normally about this time I would say let's go check out my garage and show you all the speeders that I've conjured throughout this army building journey, but they're all in there. Yeah, I took them apart because I started to lose room for all of my battle packs. They were like on my floor lined up, so I decided just to take them apart and put them in this bag. But I did keep just a few of the main kind of battle packs, I guess, for this army. I've got this laser cannon thing, got the transport speeder, got this turret, and then I've got this guy. Those guys were like 15 bucks each because they were retired, so I'm kind of proud of these guys. Then right here, I kind of made a custom double tie is what I like to call it. I don't know, I was kind of I got my inspiration from the TIE Bomber. It's got like 2 sides to it, but like I took 2 of my guys and then I just built them together, kind of made the wings bigger, and I think it looks pretty cool, honestly. I made one of the seats red and then one of them black because of the pieces that I had. I think it turned out pretty well. The wings look kind of weird though, but I'm still pretty happy with how that turned out. It was just kind of something I wanted to do with both of my TIE fighters since I had two of them. But anyway, that's what my garage is looking like. And back to the Army, I'd like to say, yes, I know it's not very big for how long I've been working on it, but some of the sets that I've gotten have been pretty expensive, and then I get like 1 or 2, maybe 3 minifigures that are in this. So like Captain Phasma and that officer back there and that blue officer, I got with a $45 set, and that's only 3 minifigures. This guy, it was like a $70 set, and it came with this and then one of these guys. So I'm getting pretty expensive sets, and then it yields 1 or 2, maybe 3 minifigures. So I'm proud of this because of knowing which sets that I've gotten that's building this army up, and not just buying like 50 of these speeders. So yeah, if you knew exactly which sets, you'd probably be a little bit more impressed with this. But anyway, another thing is, now that school started, I don't have very much time to work, I guess, and get more money to be able to put more money into this army, so that's kind of slowed down the pace a little bit. But I'm happy with being able to fill this out, and now that it's pretty much surpassed the limits, you know, maybe over here, and I don't really have anyone to put there, or there, or there. So I think it's time that we move on to another gray base plate, but I don't know when the next video for this will come out. I will keep working on it, but I can't guarantee anything. But I will actually be working on another SSS BPC video. If you don't know what that is, it's 16 by 16 stud base plate creations. It's basically what I started out with when, like, those 2 years ago when I started. It was the Desert Well, and that was my very first video, and I will be continuing that. I've already built up one more little SSS BPC build, and I will be making a video on that, just so you know, and there's a little bit of a sneak peek over there. But anyway, that's something to keep your eyes peeled for. This is the First Order Army. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet and you enjoy my content. Also, share the video if you want. Share it with anyone you think would be interested. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video.